Today's topic is time series databases. What are they and when we should use them? Time series database is a special type of database that is optimized for handling data which is of time series type. What is time series type data? Generally data that is collected over a time period, and it's every data point is associated with a timestamp. Basically temperature data or sensor data, something like that. They have specific behaviors, like they show a trend over time, they show seasonality, etc., etc. Now, why do we need to use a specialized database for these kind of systems, this kind of data? Basically, these type of time series data is humongous. When you're collecting data every second or every minute, imagine the size of data that needs to be written. So these are intensive data. Not only that, on time series data, what you need to actually do is query over time periods. So your query patterns are very specific. There are generally two types of query pattern you will see on these kind of data. One is finding something in a specific time interval. Let's say what was happening just 3 months back, what was happening in 2019 of January, or something very large time frame, like what's the average over 5 years, what has been the rolling average over last 10 years, something like that. When you think the number of data points that you need to cover for a 10-year time frame, when you're calculating every second, every minute, it's humongous. A normal database can't help you here. That's where time series databases come into picture. So what's special about them? Well, basically, what they try to do is something like, for a short time frame, you will basically need a high precision data. Like, let's say for a day, you want to have every second data. But for a 3-month-old data or a 3-year-old data, you don't need that precision. So it automatically handles the downsampling of data. That means aggregating data as it gets older. So basically, after a certain period, this raw data gets removed and an aggregate data, let's say every hour or every day, starts getting inputted into the system. All this happens automatically. As a developer, don't need to write any logic, etc., etc. What it does, it makes things very simple for us as a developer. Now, few things happen. These databases are obviously optimized for writing, so basically they support high throughput for write. Now, because of this downsampling, etc., they are able to support time-based queries very fast, very easily. Also, since they know the key is the time, they are already indexed on timestamps, etc., and they already know that we need a huge amount of data storage, so they have these inbuilt data compression techniques for the storage footprint. All this makes TSDB a very specialized database when you're targeting time series type of database data, and when your query patterns are based on time series. Thank you. That's all for today.